rational versus
I'm more emotional, yeah.
Original thinking, I guess.
I would say rational.
Yeah, I'm really like I'm in the middle.
If you were acting emotionally, I would act rationally. If you were acting rashly, I would act emotionally.
Just like about anything. I didn't know. My uncle recently died and I didn't really get to know him that well, so that's a regret.
Yeah, I was studying for an exam. Then I knew that if I go home I wouldn't study.
Okay.
But still, I went home knowing that, and I didn't study enough.
The previous week, I had to submit my assignment.
Okay.
So I was saying, okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, today, the day after, until the last day. So I missed more than half of it. So that's why I regret it.
I never ever drink, but I chose to drink on this one specific day, and I was on vacation, and I drank a lot in less in 1 hour, and I regret that. Well, I kind of do, but I kind of don't, because I regret going into a taxi because I threw up in the taxi. So pretty much I regret throwing up in the taxi, but I did not regret the feeling of what I had because it was a very fun night, but I regret throwing up.
Well, maybe I would, because right now I have to go back for a year because I failed one course. So in regards to that, maybe I could have worked harder and not have failed, and then be done by this year, but then now I have to go back for another year and then maybe do everything all over again, which I'm okay with because I get better at it. Positive thinking.
You might have just been having an extra glass of wine last Thursday night that made me stay up too late and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm debating a decision I made. There was a gentleman that I met, and I kept giving him a second chance, and a third chance, and a fourth chance, and I'm regretting it now. I should have been very, I think, firm at the beginning. I made the decision, you know what, when I saw things that I didn't like, talk to him about it, and if it doesn't change, then I should have just walked away. And I didn't. I kept waiting and kept thinking it was going to change. And
I was just teaching in Beijing the last 2 months, and I was a little bit too scared to do things on my own. So I should have been more, I guess, more confident.
I don't know, I'm not sure what I think.
To myself, I think I would be a better person if I was more rational. But the thing is, I'm emotional naturally. But the thing is, I would like to make rational decisions to balance both of it. Usually, people who have the same sign as me as the water sign are very emotional, and they can't have the perfect balance. I try to have the perfect balance, and most of the time it does work. But I feel like if I were to be more rational than emotional for a person like me, I think I would be really tough, very not likable, because I feel like because I am emotional and I'm very open, I am likable. But if I'm very rational and I'm very straightforward and I make decisions like this very quick, I think I would not be likable.
I gotta have balance.
yeah, I'm really like I'm in the middle. Like sometimes I'm very emotional, like I'm very sentimental, and and then other times I can make a decision like that and be very businesslike and cut to the chase.
It's good to have both, to be equally balanced and make rational and emotional decisions because you don't want to hurt anyone, but you also want to make a well-informed decision about it.
Okay. My work involves being both.
Emotional is better on the camera, but if right now I'm very open towards this camera, but if I'm just talking like this and I'm very rational, make decisions and I have no emotion right now, I have no personality, just talk like this in front of the camera, it will not really be good. It will be actually very important for the camera, for the people who's watching this right now. It's probably in your classroom,